My name's Emmeline and this is my what I eat in a day off plan on Slimming World. As you may have seen, I've been to scout camp this weekend. We started off with breakfast, so this was eggy bread. I had 2 slices with some beans and some bacon. I did cut the fat off the bacon, however, definitely off plan, lots of oil cooking the eggy bread. We did, however, go for an 8-mile hike, so definitely got a bit of body magic in there. We had a little picnic dinner. I did actually come prepared for this, so I had some carrot and celery, some chicken and 2 of the cheese sticks, which makes a healthy extra A. I then had an ice cream with lots of syrup and a flake. This was actually my little boy's, but I did have one as well. For tea, I had pasta bolognese. I didn't look, but they did use like a jar of sauce, and I had some mozzarella on top. I'm going to call this a healthy extra A, and 2 slices of garlic bread. I then followed that up with ginger sponge and custard and some Pringles. In hindsight, me actually portioning out the Pringles was a good thing, not trying to go too crazy, just eating the whole packet. However, this was my whole day. So I was semi-intentionally off plan. I knew that I would be somewhere where I couldn't really cook my own things. I didn't really know the people that I was with. However, I think I made some alright choices. Tomorrow was definitely worst. I'll see you then. This is my what I eat in a day as someone who should be on Slimming World. Started off with sausage, bacon, scrambled eggs, baked beans and a slice of toast. Definitely not healthy extra B toast. When I got home, I had some of the sniffle-busting chicken soup. This was absolutely delicious. However, it did not fill the void that I was trying to fill. I had fish and chips, which come to around a total of about 30 sins. However, they were really nice. Then I ended my day with a bounty. Definitely not a healthy day, definitely not on plan, and unfortunately I have well and truly fallen off the Slimming World wagon this week. Wish me luck on them scales, because I'm still getting weighed on Friday no matter what. I'm back. So, as you know, I've been really busy the past couple of weeks. If you've been following along, I had scout camp, cub camp, loads of things to do, loads of running around, my little boy and stuff like that, and just not a lot of time for filming. However, I was also totally off plan for nearly a good week, so I'm going to catch you all up. I've got a weigh-in update and things like that. I'm just going to spam a load of content, probably all tonight, just catching you up with everything that's been going on. And just what I really wanted to say, thanks to the couple of people that reached out to just check that was okay. That was really kind to think about, the little community that we've built on TikTok, and it just really meant a lot that a few people noticed I went around and just checked in on me, and that was really nice. So here's my what I ate in a day. This was my first proper day back on plan before weigh day. So I started off with a super messy looking 3-egg omelette, and it had 40 grams of mozzarella for healthy extra A. So my fridge was absolutely empty this morning, and then I couldn't even make my breakfast. Luckily there was some eggs and cheese, so I had an omelette. However, I've ran into Tesco's to grab something quick for dinner, so I got some of this shredded ham hock. This is I think half a tin, although I'll put the little details at the top on here. And then I also got one of these Lindol protein plus yogurts, which are half a tin each. I did actually get some other stuff, but not stuff that you could eat in the car, so luckily my fridge will be full from this afternoon. So I've not gone overboard, but at least I've got a few essentials. I've got some celery, carrots, apples, cucumber, some corn on the cob, some grapes, some of the Lindor's protein plus yogurt, some cheese, a little bit of ham, that sort of thing. So we're good for the week. I then got my butt to the gym and I did 30 minutes. It felt a little bit like I was punishing myself for all the bad choices I'd been making. I had one of these Reason toffee chocolatey type thingies, which are 2 cents each. I had one of these bars for half of my healthy extra B. I was finding that I was quite snacky this week, I think because I'd been eating like an absolute pig the week before. For tea, I had this rotisserie chicken, which I took all the skin off. I had half a tin worth of spaghetti hoops, and it's just half a tin for a whole tin. I had some carrots, and I had one of these waffle hash browns, which are just 1 cent each. So I'm going to call that a tin and a half. So I'm ending my day on 5 cents, and I don't think I had the other half of my healthy extra B. I was being very good at recording at this point, and I definitely didn't have another picture, so I'm guessing I didn't have it. So yeah, I'm going to upload another video as soon as I've made it, because I've got quite a lot in the drafts. See you then. So I actually just said that my last video was the first day back on plan. However, it was this one. So this was Thursday before I went to Slimming World weigh-in. So I started off my day with apple, raspberry, strawberry, and I actually used one of these protein plus yogurt because that's all I had in the fridge, and that's just half a tin. For my lunch, I had another pack of the ham, which is 1 cent each. I had 2 of these Cathedral City lighter cheeses, which 2 is a healthy extra A, and some carrot and celery. After work, I was back at the gym and I did 30 minutes on the treadmill, and I was absolutely sweating. This was just me looking bonkers. So this is a prime example of you've just got to do what you can. I'm currently sat outside some lovely shops in Wakefield, and I've just dropped my little boy off. He'll be at Scouts for about an hour and a quarter, and they're about half an hour away from home. So rather than going all the way back and coming all the way back again, I decided I'd just come, I'll sit in my car for a bit and I'll have something to eat. And what I'd actually cooked was some sniffle busting chicken soup. However, I had a little flask that wasn't quite big enough for everything last time, and I had this lovely bowl one, but I thought it's not going to keep it warm, so I kept all the chunky bits in there, and then I've got my broth in here, so it actually kept really quite nice and hot. Ooh. So I'm just pouring all that in there, and once I give it a good stir, that'll actually be quite nice. And actually the veg and stuff was still hot, and you can see the light steam coming off it. So yeah, that's going to be my tea. It was actually really nice and it had managed to stay hot. However, the like sauce bit of the soup had stayed quite thin, which is a little bit annoying. However, I ate it all, it was fine. Then I finished off the day with 2 of these bars for my healthy extra me. So I ended this day on 1.5 sins, and I'll catch you up later.